What's up guys, Ben here from AuthenTech, and today we're checking out this immersive wearable speaker system from Sony. Now huge thanks to those guys for sending it over. When I was first researching it, they say it creates this surround sound cinematic effect, but it's not over your ears, it's literally you're wearing speakers around your neck. So how well does it sound? I'm really intrigued. Let's unbox and check it out. In the box includes, so here's the wearable neck speaker. We've got buttons here. Nice little fabric, power, vibration. Here's these special chambers that they talk about that the sound bounces and then shoots up into your ear. It feels pretty lightweight. They say it's less than a pound. Okay, so here's the charging dock, which is kind of cool. It's semi-wireless. You just drop it on here and then it'll recharge. They say battery life will last about 7 hours on a full charge, I believe, and a recharge takes about 3 hours. Here's what else is in the box: some papers, some speakers and chargers. This must be the transmitter. Now again, it's wireless, it's not Bluetooth, so it's on the 2.4 gigahertz band. That's gonna be better for latency. But then on a negative note, there's no Bluetooth, so it doesn't look like we'll be able to sync it over to the phone. Here's our audio inputs. Wow, that's kind of a lot of cables, but that's nice. Okay, so it looks like you can charge either on the dock or directly into the headset. So first, let's set it up to the TV. All right, we're gonna use optical audio. We'll just do a little music on YouTube, try not to get a copyright strike. Oh yeah, you feel fit and modern and futuristic. Shout out to this Convi guy, I've used his music before, it's really good. Oh, all right, here we go. Can you hear it? I'm sure the microphone is probably picking it up. Let me sit here. Okay. It's kind of cutting in and out right now. I'm not sure why. I like having the buttons right here. That's nice. It's pretty trippy. You feel like the sound should be coming straight ahead of you, but it's clearly shooting up from underneath. It sort of has a surround sound effect. Let me keep practicing and playing with it. Okay, so I've got some updates. It's been about a week, one haircut later. I think some of that glitching was from a lot of interference of Wi-Fi signals here in the office, but I've been able to test it on a couple more machines. First, my gaming computer, I'll show you that in a second, and then also my TV out in the living room, and it worked really well, so let me show you. So for the gaming computer, we plug it in right here. I'm using 3.5mm, just plugging it right into the headphone jack. Now remember, we don't have a microphone input on here, so if we were gaming, we would need a third-party mic. Something like this could be nice to plug into a computer if you were to use this for gaming. Okay, so trying out some gaming. I like the idea. It's almost like open back headphones. You're able to hear your environment, so maybe the wife is calling me or something like that. Then I can also have a high-quality surround sound audio for FPS gaming like this. It's a very cool idea. So let me show you and try it out. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. It sounds really good. Let's go all the way up. Oh, can you? That is loud. But that vibration is really, I mean, I think it's on high. Let me try low, just low. Medium. Wow, that's pretty sweet. It's kind of like you're wearing a bass right on your neck. The surround sounds pretty legit. Like, it could be good for FPS. I could hear things coming from all directions. Okay, so I think a lot of people, including myself, are wondering, why wouldn't I just use headphones? It's got the microphone built in and everything. Well, there's definitely some use cases for this. I know myself personally, sometimes if I'm wearing headphones for long periods of time, even though they're super cushy and good padding all around, if you're hardcore and you're going for a few games or multiple hours, whatever, there could definitely be some discomfort, even almost feels claustrophobic after having them on for hours and hours and hours. So having something open like this might have you feeling a little bit more comfortable while gaming or watching. And I like the simplicity of design to just take it off the neck, drop it on the charging dock, and Boom, it's wireless charging. So now I'm gonna hook it up to my TCL here in the living room. Got a nice 65-inch from those guys. Again, we're gonna transfer over this transmitter. You can use analog 3.5 mil in. I'm just gonna use the digital in there. Okay, grab the Sonys, pop them on, power up the TV. Harmony remote, this guy's amazing. So let's start with a movie. You can't beat Disney Plus. Do a little Star Wars. Ooh, classic. Try out that surround. Wow. Wow, that bass is kind of cool. You can feel it. Sometimes I feel like if I tilt it up, it sounds a little bit more directed towards my ears, just a little bit louder. Okay, so the idea of watching some cinematic surround sound, fun movie with maybe a little one nearby, it's not gonna disturb her at all, is pretty cool, and yet you can still have your volume jacked way up. So again, the idea of watching a movie or music or whatever on the main TV, and then I could still move around, go into the kitchen, let's say I wanted to do the dishes or whatever, I'm still getting that surround sound effect wherever I'm at since I'm carrying the speakers with me. So that's kind of cool. Just for funsies, let's try a little bit of YouTube action, see how this AuthenTech guy sounds. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty cool. Again, wireless freedom, which is kind of cool. Curves, which is fun. And that tall clearance helps a lot as well. There's even an eco mode. And again, I haven't had any of those connectivity problems as I was having on that TV out here or on my computer. So again, it might have been too many 2.4 gigahertz interference, but it's working good here. Closing thoughts, it gets clear and very loud, which is nice and fun. Secondly, it ain't cheap, $250. Now that's a lot of money, but if you think about a good pair of headphones, these are my favorites from Sony, noise cancellation, they're even more dollars, so that's interesting to compare. I could actually see this being a good fit for certain people, but definitely not everyone. For one, maybe the elderly, they need super close, loud audio, but then good for safety as well, that they can hear everyone around them. Could be good if you have close by neighbors or roommates, but you still want to be mindful with good surround loud volume at the same time. And maybe just a possible alternative for certain headphone users, but they don't want that discomfort over long periods of time. And maybe even VR experiences, that might be a good implementation as well. So again, it's not for everyone, but for certain select people, it might be a good fit. And I think my biggest wish list item is that if it had Bluetooth built in as well, so that way it could connect easily to our phones, tablets, other gadgets like that. All links will be down below. Until next time, let's live AuthenTech.